Good morning, welcome to another video. We're going to start off by running errands, of course. One of the errands that we have to run today is that we're going to go to the local, what they call rat house, so council in charge of this area. Because apparently there are some grants available for renovating. We're going to head into there, see what it's all about. If we have to make an appointment, I don't know. I will document all this separately, let you know where I'm at each time, but I will put it all together into one video for you as well, so you can understand the process. But yeah, that's quite exciting, going to do the first step of that today. But we do also have a few other little errands to run. No parcels to post today though. Today we decided to abort the dog cage idea. It wasn't really working. I've also sorted out any spare cutlery and things like that we have. Basically a lot of it had to go to my son, but this is what's left. So when we get the rental apartment, all that's ready to go in there, and I've got the dog beds ready to wash. I'm also going to finally get round to fitting the screen and moving the computer today. It's only been about 2 or 3 weeks after I first bought it, but better late than never. First I've got to clear this desk and clean it so that I can put the screen down to put the back fixing on, to fix it onto the bracket there. Seems all I do is clean, tidy, declutter, but hey, at least it'll be ready for tomorrow morning then. If only we could keep it that clean, but obviously we're going to have to put laptops back on there and paperwork. But for now, it's nice and clean, clear, ready to install the computer there, the main computer. I'm not sure if it was mentioned before, but this is actually an old door, which is why you can see that circle. It's actually a hole where you would slide the door. But we've just put some IKEA legs on it, which we actually found in the garage. And so we're sort of making it as a table. It's not the sturdiest though, so I don't know if we're going to have to put a couple more legs maybe, you know, in the middle underneath, I'm not sure, or attach it to the wall a bit. But for now it certainly works. Well, what was going to be something quite simple has now turned into quite a major job. Yeah, there's furniture moving. We're moving the Wi-Fi, which has involved Aidan running a wire all the way round.
Telephone cable, if you like.
This is the telephone, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not the Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi's also got to come.
It used to be in here before, but I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, when we very first moved into the house, we actually had this as an office stroke kitchen stroke dining room. So it's been many things. But yes, so we're going to put a low Kallax unit here. This unit will go back there. Anyway, I think I'll just show you at the end because there's not really enough room to sort of move. This is where we've got to at the end of play. We do have the screen up. It took far too long to actually get the computer up and running. We had a few problems with it. It's not exactly where we want it all yet, but we're working on it. But that's there. We absolutely love it there. We can move it around, which is brilliant. So, you know, we can sort of either pull it that side or to face that way. So we're very happy with that. But a big change, which was unexpected, was this unit here. Now it was the other side of the room upright. We decided to put it here with the printers on. This unit has gone back here. Still, obviously, I've got some sorting out to do. That's going to have to be another day. And then the little bedside unit that was in the far corner has gone here. And then I've still got some other stuff from the office to bring here. I've got another, almost like a single Kallax, and then that will go there. But then I have to find somewhere for this. This is all craft bits and bobs. Now, every girl has to have one of those, right? I'm going to find a home for that as well. But that's where we're at. We're getting there, but it's just one step at a time, really. Slightly colder morning this morning, but equally nice. Let me turn you around so you can just see the view I've got. It's beautiful. It's just amazing. I always feel like I'm walking on top of the trees, you know, amongst the top of the trees. But then on this side, yeah, they're really quite tall. But that's fine. A bit protected from the weather. Just on my way back, I noticed that our grapevine has quite a few little grapes on it. To research when I can pick them. And years ago we have made grape jelly. There's some more down there, look. So I think I might make that again. But just give it a bit, maybe a bit of water, and pray they'll get a little bit bigger. Need to water in here, but I just wanted to show you, because I saw them yesterday. I have beautiful little peppers. They're gorgeous. That must be a cucumber. And that's aubergine. Out of my 6 black-eyed Susans, one's come up. Two. Maybe I should put them in the ground, I think. And then here I planted some orange pepper, but a lot of this red army salad has got in here, which I might just have to take out. But it'd be very nice if all of those orange peppers came up, wouldn't it? And we actually don't know what that one is. I'll give it a closer look if anybody can tell me what it is. We're not sure, we're just going to let it grow and see what it is. But yeah, they all need doing, but I'm not sure I'm going to have time today. We'll see. Quite a lot of beans there, and some very long ones indeed, and 2 cucumbers, which I think we'll have to eat the cucumbers, but I think I can freeze some of those. This morning I've put the old jam jars. We had a load from sort of 2020 that we had to get rid of, so I've sort of put them through. So my job this morning is to get all of the labels off, and even though they've gone through the dishwasher, the some of the inside there, look, it's a bit dirty, so I've just put some soda on in the hope that that will do something. But yeah, it's what I'm doing this morning, taking that off. Well, it's all the labels off, but some of the insides on the rims are still quite, and this one's still quite dirty, so I think I'm just going to put them aside and then I will hand wash them once the soda has had enough time to do what it needs to do. I've spent the morning working on my Reiki folder, so I've got that ready for the next client. But what I'm going to do now, because we do actually have a birthday today in the house, I'm going to make a cake, of course. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be a weekly vlog without a bit of baking or cooking or something, right? What I'm going to do is a basic walnut cake, and then I'm going to add coffee in it because this person particularly loves coffee. This time I've taken my recipe from a very old Biro book, and yes, I can't work without recipes. So I'm going to do this one, the basic walnut cake, but as I say, I'm going to add in some coffee. There is a coffee gatto. I'm sort of going to combine it a little bit really, but using the basic Victoria sponge recipe. So let's see how we go. One thing the recipe does call for is syrup, golden syrup, because obviously this is English recipe book and we do actually have some syrup. I do bring it over. We travel, well, I travel across to England quite regularly, but I never take a big bag, so I can't bring liquids back with me. But once a year at Christmas, I do actually take a big bag, so I take Christmas presents over and bring things like this back to get a year's supply. But if anybody's watching this in Germany and you do know of an alternative that the Germans have to golden syrup, then please let me know. They have something similar called Saft, but it's much darker and it's nowhere near as sweet. It's not golden syrup as we know it. But as I say, I'm open to, you know, that. So please put in the comments if you've got any alternatives. That's in there. It says to cook for an hour. Can you believe that? It seems like a very long time, and mine's quite efficient, so I'm going to check it every 20 minutes. Well, after 25 minutes, they're actually done, so I'm going to take them out. Well, I'm not going to get points for presentation, that's for sure, but it's a cake, it's made, and it's made with love. Well, the cake actually turned out really quite nice, even though I only did, 25 minutes instead of an hour. It seemed a bit bizarre. But we had some last night. It's now the next day in the morning. But yeah, I need to kind of work on the butter icing thing. If anyone's got any ideas and tips and tricks, please do comment below. Because I think I might start making some more cakes. It is still school holidays here, and so this afternoon it is games afternoon with myself and my daughter, and Toby is here just chilling. Even though we are in September, I'm going to have a little look and see if there is anything that I can actually put out in the garden. Just going to have a little look through these and see. So pak choy, it says August. We could try it, couldn't we? And then they're ready September to October. And this is a winter onion. Don't know if they'll be able to go. That says to put it in the ground. Also August. So we could try those two. I've got a couple of spare beds. Let's go and do that. I think I might put the pak choy in this bed. Get sort of more sun than the others. I mean, I know it's late into the day today, but I've got those 2 beds I was thinking about. And hello, Toby. And that one when I moved the compost bin. There's a bit of building work going on in the background, so do apologise for that. But yeah, I think pak choy in the far one and possibly the onions in this one. Let's do that. Do de-weed first. De-weed or just weed, I guess. Oh wow, they're really tiny.
Sort my old tomatoes out. This bush is looking really cool, so that's just snapped off.
I'm just going to put all of these in and got nothing to lose. They're old seeds anyway. See how we go with that. Little black seeds. I mean, I think with the changing of the seasons, it's worth planting anything, I think.
Better than throwing the seeds away, Denise.
Probably should be a little bit more accurate than this, but whilst I'm here, I am going to have a look and see if there's any eggs. I'm not expecting any. I had one this morning. No, nothing hidden in there. Maybe in the morning. I'm just out of the shower this morning and it's thundery, lightning, and all the electric's gone off. And it's really weird. The house is really creepy, like eerily quiet. I suppose you don't realise how much electricity you have buzzing around you all the time. So I'm a little bit unsure what to actually achieve this morning. I was actually planning on doing quite a bit of work this morning on the computer, but obviously that can't happen now. Is this a sign of things to come with the world changing as it is, or not? I don't know. I think what I might do, because my laptop is charged, I may use that to charge my phone a little bit. So I've got some charge in there, and maybe sort out some files and use the opportunity to have a bit of a clean up on there. It's quite debilitating when there's no electricity at all. The only thing that works actually is the oven, because that's on a different circuit. It's on a 3-phase. I don't know why they did it like that. It's 3-phase in the barns, or maybe, but it's on a different circuit. Yes, I have checked the box, the electric box, and that's, you know, there's no sort of trip in there. It's a really, really old electric circuit board, but yeah, not a lot happening from me this morning. Well, I'm managing to get a bit of editing done, and look who's here to join me. Hey, Toby. He's fast asleep. So that if I move, he knows I've moved, and so he's got to come with me. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching and making it all the way through. Really do appreciate it. If anyone has any comments, recommendations on anything, then please do comment below, because I'm always open to new ideas, different ways of doing things, and hopefully I can, you know, give you some inspiration also. But please do click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and click on the notifications button, then you won't miss each one each week. So with that in mind, I will see you all next week.